Can either the SkyTrak Plus or the new SkyTrak Max really justify costing nearly 3 to 5 times more than the Square Golf launch monitor? In this video, we're putting them head to head in all the key categories to find out which one actually deserves your money. FYI, the only differences between the new SkyTrak Max and SkyTrak Plus is speed training. They've added dual USB ports. There's slightly less lag after you hit a shot, and obviously the design is a little bit different, but otherwise they are virtually identical. So keep that in mind in this review. A quick heads up, our Golfible website has 3 free tools to help you find the launch monitor that best fits your needs. Use our filter tool to instantly find monitors with the exact features you want, like built-in display for example, and it'll show you which launch monitors have that feature. Click the compare button to compare up to 4 launch monitors side by side in our comparison tool, where you can see every feature at a glance. If you're still unsure, answer some questions in our quiz tool and get a personalized launch monitor recommendation based on your answers. All tools are linked in the description. Now back to the video. Both units are camera-based launch monitors and they only require around 10 to 12 feet of total room depth to work properly, as they sit to the side of the ball instead of behind it. Now the setup is quick and leveling isn't an issue on either. If you have left and right-handed players, you're going to need to move either the SkyTrak Plus, SkyTrak Max or Square across the mat, since both sit side on. Now radar systems like Unbeatable Plus or an MLM2 Pro are going to be more convenient for multi-user setups. The SkyTrak Plus and Max, their hitting zone is small, around 2 inches by 2 inches, and requires placing the ball on the red beam. Now Square's hitting zone is slightly larger at 5.9 by 5.9 inches, so it's going to be slightly quicker to reposition between shots. Now the crucial difference between the two is you need club stickers and special marked golf balls for Square Golf in order to see accurate club and spin data. You do get 3 dotted balls in the pack when you buy the Square Golf monitor, and also TP5 golf balls will work, but it's extra setup compared to SkyTrak, which works with regular golf balls. So SkyTrak Plus and Max are the winners on setup because you don't need these stickers or special balls. SkyTrak's courses come from a deal with Foresight and TrackMan, so you get their advanced designs on SkyTrak's system. TrackMan and Foresight have a rep as the best in the business for graphics and course design, so it is a good deal by SkyTrak. Now you will get a lot more courses to play with on SkyTrak Plus or Max versus Square. You're going to get over 70 on SkyTrak with a new course added every month versus 16 on Square. Now it's kind of expected given the price, but note that SkyTrak's courses require a $299 yearly sub for Foresight's courses, or it jumps to $599 per year if you want TrackMan's courses. Now Square has a credit system to use courses, which is not as pricey at all, but I'll get into that later. Now in terms of graphics, SkyTrak Plus edges it for realism and ball physics, though Square looks surprisingly polished for its price. Now the big advantage is you don't need a gaming PC on SkyTrak Plus to use their courses. They are built for an iPad, so for many of you who don't want to use a PC in this setup, this is going to be the big advantage. Both can also support GSPro. Square has official GSPro integration, while SkyTrak requires a workaround which is pretty easy. But most importantly, neither of them charge connector fees to use GSPro. Just for course selection and gameplay, I'm going to give the win here to SkyTrak Plus, but it is close. Game improvement features is where the price gap does start to show, because Square, they do include a simple virtual range. They have closest to the pin, they have a very good putting mode, and they have swing speed training. That's pretty much it. Now for a budget monitor, the putting mode is actually a standout. You can adjust the green speed, check roll pace, you can see the direction clearly. But then when you compare it to SkyTrak Plus and Max, they would beat most competitors for game improvement features. They've got bag mapping to check yardages between clubs, a practice randomizer that automatically gives you different yardages and green shapes on every shot. They've got a skills assessment mode. They got wedge matrix. You get on-screen tools on its user interface like the shot optimizer, this color-coded system here that makes it easy to compare your shots against optimal launch conditions. You have swing speed training, which is also available on the SkyTrak Max. So for the winner on game improvement, SkyTrak Plus and Max, they have far deeper tools and practice modes for game improvement. If you're getting value from the video, please consider subscribing and buying your launch monitor from our affiliate links in the description at no extra cost to you, as that's what keeps the channel going. Thank you. You won't pay subscriptions to unlock data metrics on Square or SkyTrak Plus or Max, but both are missing important data metrics, so it's more a case of pick your poison here. SkyTrak is missing angle of attack and dynamic loft. Now, angle of attack is a metric that SkyTrak users have been asking for years to add, but it's not been added yet. And it does show if you're hitting up or down on the ball at impact. Now, Square's metrics include angle of attack and dynamic loft, but it's missing clubhead speed, and that's going to mean you also don't get smash factor. So it is close here, but missing clubhead speed is a bigger miss for us. So the win on data metrics goes to SkyTrak Plus and Max. Right now you can get Square Golf for $699, which is an outstanding deal for what you're getting. Now their subscription fees work a little different too. They're using a credit-based system, so you get 1,000 credits included with your purchase. That's good for around 55 full 18-hole virtual rounds. But you don't need to use those credits for driving range or closest to the pin, which are both completely free. Now, any extra credits will cost you roughly $20 per 1,000. GSPro integration is completely free, as you said. SkyTrak Plus is going to cost you $1,995 right now, and the SkyTrak Max is $2,995. And they're going to come with a standard subscription structure. The only thing you can get without a subscription is access to the virtual range and those on-screen game improvement tools like the shot optimizer. Everything else will require increasingly expensive yearly subs. So those game improvement tools like skills assessment, target practice, they're $99 per year. And then the higher tiers just add in that virtual course access, which they split between the Foresight courses at $299 and TrackMans at $599. For us, these higher tiers don't offer the same value you get with GSPro courses, which is only $250 per year. So that's a comparison you have to make here. Are those extra courses worth it over just using GSPro? Because we like the unique pricing structure from Square as pay as you play, we think Square is the winner on pricing. It's hard to directly compare launch monitors for accuracy, but in our Square testing, the ball speed numbers and shot shape were matching real-life data. It needs only limited ball flight to capture these key metrics because of its camera tech. And the shot shape was reading perfectly. The short game spin and rollouts were surprisingly realistic. Now, there were occasional no reads that were happening on some thin strikes, but this accuracy for a sub $1,000 unit, it would compete with most mid-range units that are under $5,000. SkyTrak is using high-speed cameras like Square, and we're very comfortable with their ball data readings like ball speed and carry distance. Club data readings were also more consistent than Square. We also did real ball flight tests and matched them with the 3D ball flight by hitting balls on the range and visually checking if they aligned, which they did every time. And SkyTrak Plus had more consistent readings at this time, which we expect for a more expensive and established brand, so that is the accuracy winner. If we combine all the indoor areas, we would just about pick SkyTrak Plus and Max because it has all those integrated game improvement features. It's got a similar setup and slightly better accuracy. There is a big price gap, which explains this capacity for more features, so Square could catch up someday, but right now, SkyTrak Plus for indoor play. For outdoors, we have to go for SkyTrak Plus and Max, as Square can't be used outdoors. Just remember though, SkyTrak Plus and Max, they won't work from grass. You need to use tees or golf mats, so you won't be able to use it on the course. This was a far tighter contest than we expected. There isn't much between them, despite SkyTrak Plus nearly 3 times more expensive, SkyTrak Max nearly 5 times more expensive than Square. If you're looking at using just GSPro with your launch monitor and some basic range features, Square is actually a better bet and will add more features in the future probably. But if you want to get stuck in with game improvement straight away, go for SkyTrak Plus or Max. Now, if you need more data to decide or see other options, look at our comparison tools. If you found the review helpful, please consider using our affiliate links in the description if you decide to buy to keep the channel going. Did you agree with our winners list? Let us know in the comments your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one.